Hi, welcome to today's lesson. We are going to learn the letter Z. That's correct. That's the letter Z. So, we're going to pronounce the letter and most importantly, learn to read and write the letter in your Puppy Lines book. So let's go!
But before we start, like and subscribe below.
So, let's listen to the sound and look at the pictures closely. The short sound Z. The short sound Z. Look at the letter Z. Now look at the letter Z. What's the sound of short Z? The short sound of Z is Z. Let's say that again. The short sound of Z is Z. Now you say it. The short sound of Z is Z. That's it. Again, the short sound of Z is Z. That's correct. So, the short sound of Z is Z. Well done. Great practice. The short sound of Z is Z. Great job! Look at the number. I'm sure you know this number.
It's 0.
Yes, that's correct. The number 0. It's the first number we know. 0. Z. Yes, it starts with the letter Z. It begins, yes, with the letter Z. It begins with the short sound Z. It begins with the letter Z. It begins with the short sound Z. 0. I'm sure you're going to hear more about it. Now look at the picture. This is a type of vegetable. We have spoken about vegetables before. Yes. Zucchini. That's the vegetable. Zucchini. It begins with the letter Z. It begins with the short sound Z. It begins with the letter Z. It begins with the short sound Z. Zucchini. I'm sure you're going to hear more about it. Look at the picture. Wow, everyone knows this animal.
It's a zebra.
Yes, it's called a zebra. Zebra. Yes, it begins with the letter Z. It begins with the short sound Z. It begins with the letter Z. It begins with the short sound Z. Zebra. I'm sure you're going to hear more about it. Look at the picture. Now, a zebra lives in a zoo sometimes.
I love the zebras.
Yes. Zoo. It's a place. There are several animals that live in a zoo. Zoo. It begins with the letter Z. It begins with the short sound Z. It begins with the letter Z. It begins with the short sound Z. Zoo. That's correct. Look at the picture. This is called a zip. I know you have seen this before. But where?
On my jacket.
Yes. We use it on our clothes. You would see it on our pants. Zip. It begins with the letter Z. It begins with the short sound Z. It begins with the letter Z. It begins with the short sound Z. Zip. I'm sure you're going to hear more about it.
Are you enjoying this video? Hit the like button.
Look at the picture. Wow, these are beautiful. They are a type of flowers. They are called zinnias. Zinnias. It begins with the letter Z. It begins with the short sound Z. It begins with the letter Z. It begins with the short sound Z. Zinnias. I'm sure you're going to see it someday. Look at the picture. Another animal that begins with the letter Z. Zebu. That's the animal. Zebu. It begins with the letter Z. It begins with the short sound Z. It begins with the letter Z. It begins with the short sound Z. That's the animal Zebu. Great job! Boys and girls, let's get ready to hear the story. Look at the words that begin and has the letter Z. So we're going to also say the sound. So listen up. Introducing the letter Z. It was a warm day. Zebra, wasp, and bee were sipping on their juice in the garden. They were happy to sit and chat with each other. There were zinnia flowers on the lawn. There were 10 zinnias. A 1 and a 0 together writes 10. There was a zigzag walkway that zebra likes to use. It went forward, slant down, then forward. After wasp, bee, and zebra drank their juice, they ate a zucchini salad for lunch. Now, how great is that? The letter Z. Can you write the letter Z on the puppy lines? Let's try and see. Here are some instructions before you start. You must write across the page. That is from left to right, which at the same time will help you to learn to write better. Now, let's look at your seating position. As a student, this is very important. You should sit correctly at your table, comfortably holding your tripod pencil. Yes? Great job! Now, sit back up straight, lean back on your chair, rest. Do not allow your pencil to lean over the table. Ensure that your chair is pulled close to your table, and your feet must be kept flat on the floor. Are you ready? Okay, let's go! Now, what's this letter again?
C.
That's correct. The short sound of Z is Z. Look at the picture, listen, then write the letter Z. You move forward, slant down, forward. Let's say that again. You move forward, slant down, forward. Great job! Try it with your finger in the air. You move forward, slant down, forward. Slower. You move forward, slant down, forward. Amazing job! Great! Now keep practicing.
Hi kids, are you enjoying learning about the letter Z? Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss future uploads. Okay, now let's get back to learning.
Now let's write our letters like Peppy the puppy. Always remember that with body letters, you write between the dotted blue line and the red line. Let's try our letters like Peppy the puppy. Write the letter Z in your Penmanship Puppy Lines book. Now, let's try it on the paper. You move forward, slant down, forward. Don't forget to do finger spacing. Slowly, you move forward, slant down, forward. Amazing job! Don't forget to do finger spacing. You move forward, slant down, forward.
Wow, this is fun.
You move forward, slant down, forward.
I love my puppy lines. Do you like Peppy the puppy?
You move forward, slant down, forward.
Are you doing your finger spacing? Don't forget, it's very important.
You move forward, slant down, forward. Wow! You have completed your lesson on the letter Z. Now stay tuned for the letter B. And the short sound of B is B. Goodbye, you guys.
Hi friends, our our channel is just for you guys. Check the educational links in the description. You can even purchase the Puppy Penmanship Learning Lines book on Amazon. See you next time.